When the weekend began, we knew it would be a matchup of two of the best teams in the ACHA, number 4 Oklahoma and number 1 Ohio University. But Kevin, we never knew what we would see in this matchup. In Game 1 Friday night, the Bobcats took a victory in the last minutes. And then tonight, in Game 2, the Bobcats win in a shootout to sweep Oklahoma. Solid weekend for the Cats.
Ryan, there's no doubt this was the most exciting weekend of hockey here at Bird Arena. Just tremendous performances from both teams. Obviously, Ohio was able to come out on top, but you have to give a lot of credit and respect to Oklahoma. They played very well in each of their games. In fact, in the first game, it seemed like they might have had the upper hand, but Ohio comes away with 2 victories, and they have to be thrilled with that.
Let's look at Game 1 real quick. The final score was 3-2 in favor of Ohio. In that game, Kevin, the Bobcats trailed 2-1 going into the third period. They found a way yet again. It was the second consecutive game in which they did this. They scored 2 goals in the third. Tyler Pillmore hit the game winner. That game in particular was great defense that led to that winning offense.
Yeah, it was. And you take a look at the last period, as you were saying, it was that top line once again. Michael Harris tied the game at the beginning of the third period, and then Tyler Pillmore finished out with less than 2 minutes to go. And as you said, the defense was fantastic, only allowing 2 goals in that first game. They looked very good. Very solid performance from the Cats defensively in that first game.
I'm glad you mentioned the top line, because Game 2 rolls around. The Bobcats win 5-4, as I said before. 4 of the 5 goals were scored by that top line, 2 by Rostick, 2 by Harris, and then in the shootout it was Brett Agnew that actually scored the goal. But the top line really carried the Bobcats in Game 2.
You know they did, and for whatever reason this weekend it seemed like the top line had to come through for this team to be successful, and that's exactly what they did. They lived up to what their ability is, you know, as a top line on a number 1 ranked team. They were phenomenal, and they had to be in order for the Bobcats to beat the Sooners. A great performance all around for the entire weekend for that top line.
With the sweep, Ohio goes to 8-0-0, and they should, in all likelihood, continue to be the number 1 team in the nation. Oklahoma on the other side falls to 6-2-1, still a very quality team. The Bobcats will be back in action next weekend as they take on Arizona here at Bird Arena. Friday and Saturday night, the puck drop will be at 7:30. Make sure you stay connected with us on Twitter at Bobcats Hockey, and also by going to our Facebook page by searching Ohio Bobcats Hockey. Like that page for constant updates around the team. With that being said, he's been Kevin Noonan. I've been Ryan Boyd, and this has been a recap of the Bobcats sweep of the Sooners.